Hello everyone! Welcome not to the Deltascape this time, but outside of the Deltascape for the Anomaly. Sid looks calmer for having reached a milestone in the investigation. Right then, let's head back to Ralga's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Wait a minute, isn't Jesse right there? Ironworks hand. Okay, it's not Jesse. Never mind, I was wrong. I could probably fly, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna teleport because it's so much quicker. Alright, Jesse. Things went relatively well. I've appraised Jessie of our travails, but you may want to let her know you've returned. She claims to have been quite worried. Queer? Queer? Huh. How would Alpha react to seeing a normal chocobo, I wonder? Anything? No? Anything? No? Anything at all? Alpha? Huh? Never mind. Welcome back, Alexander. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realise you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get. What with our esteemed President diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavours or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. But just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But such irksome matters aside, aren't you just the most adorable little thing? Huh? He followed you here of his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start with a simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets. Oh, you can't be. What in the seven hells has got into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologise, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorised mission. Last I heard from them, they said they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. Though we all have the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theatre of war, and one littered with unknown elegant artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We'd best take the Excelsior and go find them. Huh? Leaving again so soon? Nero, Alexander, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Want to come along, eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jessie is liable to take a mold of you.
What?
Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. That's... what? That's 1,000,000 miles away! While I remember though, wind up X-Death. Most maniacal tree beings bent on world domination are usually not intimidated by turtles. This one is. Let's see. Where? Ah, there. Retrieved in the Deltascape, this full metal automaton is a recreation of a terrible villain appearing in ancient legend. While its scintillating blue armor suggests the figure is a knight, X-Death was believed to be a powerful warlock born from a tree. Death is but the blissful terminus of the lives of the weak. Oh, that's a nice animation. Thank you very much. Alright, off to Gridania, I guess. What of all places? I mean, could you not have just brought the airship here? Oh, hello. Airship landing is this way. I always get ran around here. Downstairs. Yep. Do 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 do. Another chance to board the famous Enterprise Excelsior. Aren't I a lucky boy? No, talk to Alpha.
Quack, quack.
Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to the Cardinal Flats. Sure, okay. Go on ahead to the control room, Alex. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Something bad happened? Well, this doesn't look the best. He is unconscious. I could have gathered that. Seven hells! Biggs! Wedge! Are you alright? Answer me!
Chief? Alex? A monster! It appeared out of thin air!
Beep. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega? You set that thing upon them? Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you, however. They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparent impossible odds. Who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So, putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the selfsame anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiments. Withdraw and I will commence the extermination of your kind. That is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. It would seem we have much to ponder, but first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. The chief bid me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You meanwhile are to return to Ralgus Reach and report to Jesse. Alright. Sure. So that's interesting. So the Chocobo model for Alpha is based on the Chocobo, what is it, Chocobo Dungeon? I can't remember the name. But that series where the Chocobo is the hero. And if you noticed in the earlier missions, we were given the information that Alpha was set to fight against the others, meaning that he is a hero. Just an interesting little detail.
Alexander, I heard there was trouble when the Seven Hells happened.
Omega's a dick. In summary.
What? Omega list a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Torn with people's lives like it was all a game. This is madness. Sir, will they be alright?
The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time.
Then all we can do is wait and pray.
God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have... Should never have what? Activated Omega? You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held to ransom, and as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. The responsibility, just the kind of thing the new you would say. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The Earldew understood this far better. He only looked forward and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper uses of technology. It was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bolsha, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is embrace who you are. A man who devoted his mind to making the impossible possible. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgard Soma has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, I will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend. So please, for Biggs and Wedge, and for all of us, don't lose the coup de grace. I reckon this little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such a time as Omega extends us invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good morrow to you. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together, somehow or other. The Anomaly. Ba, 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 ba. Delta Force.
What? Omega will stop at nothing, not even a massacre to find a stronger foe. Whose damn fool idea was it to program a thing like that?
Oh, she's not done.
When they thought to make a self-evolving weapon, didn't it occur to them that things might get out of hand? If I ever meet the creator, I'd give him some choice words.
Well, the creator was highly likely to be a Sid, so...
Ooh.
Beep, initializing. Welcome.
How may I assist you today?
Access the Savage Initiative.
Beep. Good morrow, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. Tell me, are you getting enough rest? Are you sleeping and eating well? Are your eyes not blurry from overuse? Here at Garland Ironworks, your well-being is our priority. To that end, we have introduced a program to address work-related stress, dubbed the Savage Initiative, for we all must be savage on stress. It adds a touch of relaxation to the daily grind. For its maiden feature, we are pleased to bring you mending melodies, songs that soothe body and soul. This particular piece was composed and recorded for our benefit by a minstrel of no small renown. It has been proven to possess potent healing properties and promises to promote happiness as well as stimulate creativity. Please be forewarned, however, that prolonged exposure may overstimulate your imagination, leading to the augmentation of one's memories. It is recommended that you enjoy the song in moderation. With that, I bid you a fulfilling day of striving for freedom through technology. Deltascape Savage now accessible. Omega Deltascape Savage is now accessible. Good. I'll not be doing them, but good. Alright, so we've got 2 records. Beep Buzz, I leave this record in hopes that future generations may have a window into the past. I am a technologist of the Allegan Empire, charged with conducting etherochemical research. Owing to the classified nature of this information, I am unable to disclose my identity. Lest you are unfamiliar, etherochemistry is a wondrous field of science established by none other than the great Emperor Xande, who resigned until some 170 years ago. In his boundless wisdom, he shone the light of science upon the enigma that was magic, and exploited such discoveries such as were made for the betterment of the realm. Since its inception, etherochemistry has blessed Alec with unprecedented prosperity, such prosperity as could be delivered to endure for millennia, nay eternity. While Emperor Xande's contribution to science was immeasurable, we technologists who follow in his footsteps have also done our part for progress. Our second breakthrough came 20 years ago, when we finally succeeded in activating the weapon. At first, it communicated in some unknown language. As if sensing our confoundment, it began to acquire our tongue. In mere moments, it mastered it and called itself Omega. We first discovered Omega some 100 years prior. It was excavated from deep within the earth, where it had lain for veritable eons as though a fossil. Soil samples collected at the site told a startling tale. Omega originates not from this star, because we obviously know all soil samples from this planet. Yet another source of mystery was its condition. Among the many scars it bore, there were those that could not be explained by its impact with the ground alone. At the Emperor's behest, we studied Omega intensely and in secret. Now everything about it was beyond the comprehension of our sciences, and it instilled us with fear and awe of what lies beyond the skies. But then came a momentous discovery. Omega was ever so slowly repairing itself by absorbing the surrounding ether. There we found a common ground with etherochemistry and set about expediting Omega's repairs by infusing it with ether. In the course of observing the process, we obtained many cures that gave rise to myriad new technologies. That says cues, not cures. And then, within my generation, we succeeded in awakening that which had long lain dormant, Omega's behavioral systems, or its consciousness if you will. While its functions are yet limited, it is fully capable of communication. It has even begun forging for itself a face, as if seeking to bridge the gap between us. Truly, Omega is a miracle of technology. Its discovery has advanced our civilization hundreds of years, and given time, it will advance it hundreds of years more. Through our research, the Emperor Star, the Empire Star, will rise to heretofore unimaginable heights indeed. I envy the generations to come who will live to glory in the realm at her zenith. Glory to Alec, long may she endure and not collapse into hell. Closing session, thank you for your visit, Boop. Alright, so with one final, we end it there. So, thank you very much for joining me for the Deltascape. I guess we'll see you next time for... Is it Sigmascape next, I think? I don't know. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!